All right, guys. I don't have a lot of water, but hey, good morning. I'm Andrew and I don't want to work anymore. And it's Wednesday, August 6th. We're going to trade the Nasdaq today. So look at this note I made myself. Only trade your model. That's gonna remind me so I can make sure I stay disciplined on what I'm looking for. So, and I'm looking for a sweep either above or below my 7 to 9 a.m. range, and then taking basically the first inversion fair value gap, targeting the other side. How many points I got to work with here? $60 points. So hopefully we can get into a nice discount, whether it's above London or below this low. And a new day opening gap. What does that look like? Regular trading hours. Let's draw it out here. Come on. That's our closing price. We'll go back to electronic trading hours just for our draw on liquidity. Where did it go now? Ah, it's right here. And dog. We'll have to keep an eye on this depending on what our opening price is going to be in 3 minutes. So we got a decent size. It's a decent size gap right now. Let's see here. Let's measure it out. It'll be our initial draw on liquidity. 29 points. Not bad, not bad. So I would say we're going to drop down into the gap first. Hopefully take out this low here. Maybe even this low. And then go back up. If not, then I'm looking for a move up into this 4-hour FEG and then coming back down. This is the 15-second. I'm gonna move this to the 5 now. Mark out any fair value gaps we got. None to worry about right away. So it's just to remind me of my rules. Okay, couple minutes to go here. What do we got? 49 seconds. Frankie B, you ready? Got 30 seconds. I'm actually kind of warm. That's what's cooking. I am cooking right now. I went to the gym. And yeah, I've been slacking on the gym the last couple of weeks, but yeah, man, how are you doing? What's shaking today? What's the opening price? There it is. Okay, so we have our new day opening gap right here. Looking for a sweep of the high or the low. That's why I'm reminding myself. Trade only my model. Oh, what's wrong with the washing machine? Is it not draining? Not spinning? What's the deal? Here we go, dropping into that new day opening gap. Already taken out 50% of it. Not draining. So this happened to me once, and I think there was a couple coins inside the drain. Something like that. Some obstruction. It was something weird. So I can't, well, I'm pretty sure I didn't figure it out. I'm pretty sure I called up like a repair dude to do that for me. Okay, here's my sweep. Now just looking for a reversal in the opposite direction. Even stronger if we can take out London and then come back. So far pump and pipe seem fine. Looks like the pump is getting no power. Oh. Is there like a internal fuse or breaker you can check? I don't know nothing about washing machines, man. I am a mechanic though, but I don't I don't fix washing machines. I got you know, after yesterday's stream I entered into a short position. You know, talk about that in a bit, but right now I'm gonna be locked in. And man, I got stopped out in profit. I got profit, so I kind of like won back all my losses yesterday, but I missed out on like a mega size win by like just bringing my stop down. Not too early, just a little too by 4 points. 4 points I got stopped out. So yeah, green is green. The PCB board is all siliconed in, so I can't easily change anything. Looks like would need to change the full PCB board. I'll take your word for it. So normally I would be super aggressive on getting in on this 15-second FEG inversion, but my back testing only shows me inversing on a 1 minute, so it's gonna wait. Also, London highs right there, so no need to get too excited just yet. But I was using the new day opening gap from I think Monday that never got, yeah, it was Monday's new day opening gap, and that was my draw on liquidity after we realized that we weren't going higher, and we took out the low in the morning, like somewhere on this white candle here. I got it like mapped out. I was pretty proud to like realize that the draw on liquidity was this new day opening gap that never got tagged into at all. It just like completely shot up away from it on Monday. Let's see here. I might get aggressive on this. No. Trade my model. It says it right there. 1 minute inversion. That's what I'm looking for. Oh no. I am a qualified mechanic. I'm a forklift mechanic. Actually automotive mechanic by trade, but I left the auto dealers probably over a decade ago, and so now I work for a forklift dealer, and I go around from warehouse to warehouse, and that's how I do like so much driving. So I go from warehouse to warehouse fixing people's forklifts. Okay, here we go. But my RR is just way too... Come on. The risk to reward isn't good. I don't know what I did here. Okay, we got a limit order. Ragov's in the house. How you doing, dude? I'm back again. And the RR not good. Might not take it at the start of FPG. Yeah, that's why I got this limit order on. I'll wait for a little bit of a better price. But that's the model. So I'm trading the model. Yeah, my challenge is not looking so hot right now. I was up 375 bucks. Now I'm down, what is that, 570? So not going so hot. We're gonna claw back and only trade the model. That's why I have this big thing right here. Only trade my model. And that's that. Those are the rules. But I got a limit order on here. I'm not sure if I'll get filled. And that's that. How you doing? How is Japan? I did trade yesterday. Yeah, now while I wait for this limit order, let's talk about yesterday's. Would have had a couple losing trades yesterday, but I want to talk about the win. So yesterday in the morning we had the drop down, and instead of trading my model, I tried to go short here and lost that immediately. And then it closed on the inversion, and this is where I should have went long, but I didn't. But I also learned here that sometimes you might not get the total fill at the top, especially if the pre-market trade already took out London. So as you can see, this wick totally lines up with the London high, so that's something to keep in mind. If you ever take London first, only look to equal out. So I've seen stuff like this before. I got to back test it a little bit more. And then this huge this huge gap happened and kind of threw me off my game, and I was like, forget it. And I already had 2 losses in here. Oh, I went long here in this retracement. I was looking to go long since we never took this high out, and this happened, stopped me out, no big deal. And then once we inverted the first presented fair value gap in here, we took out this low. I took a trade right here. There it is right there. Something like that. And then my target was Monday's new day opening gap, which was right here. Like that. So it delivered to the new day opening gap, except that I got stopped out right there because I trailed my stop. So I got about 54 points here, and I got stopped out by four points right there. And I wasn't home to adjust the trade, and I tried to do it from my phone, and because I had a feeling it was just a little too close, because I basically had it set right above this FEG here, this one retracement. But when I looked at the 5-minute, it literally, if I could just get it right there, it would have been safe. Anyway, no big deal. It would have been a $400 trade, but I think instead I got 100. Yeah. Anyway, it was good. Oh, look at this. I think I might get my fill after all. How have you been trading? Instagram? I have not been on Instagram a lot lately. Let's see what you got here. This is from today's trading. Let's see here. Yeah, looks like today's trading. Okay, I'm tagged in. TP hit at 9:30 a.m. stopped out. Okay, that's that. So that's great. What is that, by a tick? Don't tell me I didn't have my stop loss high enough. Yeah, I'm starting a new discipline here. One trade a day. Although yesterday I took 3 and I was able to make back my losses. But I need to journal my trade. Okay, so my model was take the first inversion after the 7 to 9 is swept. That happened here, but I wanted a better fill, so I waited for basically my limit order right here. And that was that. It just kept on going. So it went down and then it came back up. And it's gonna keep going up. So I'll just tape read the rest of this. My limit is, what is it, like 23,750? Something like that. What is my limit? I don't know what you mean. Or do you have a fixed amount to risk per trade? I try to risk less than 30 points, right? I'd like to keep my stop loss under 30 points. And right now I'm just working with one contract to get myself back up into break even, and then I'll increase my risk again, or maybe just keep working with one contract. I've had most of my success, you know, since June, just trading one contract and being able to take a $10,000 account up to 13,000. So yeah, try not to get cute and just do what's been working in the past. But going back to one trade, I'll tape read the rest. Yeah, we're kind of consolidating in here. I don't really have a clear bias today. I also think on the daily, I think we're going to be chopping around here for a while. Yeah, it's still consolidating. I think that's what we're going to have here for the next couple days. Just a lot of this until something like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if we went lower and then up. Something like that. That's kind of what I'm expecting to happen. Or it could do the opposite. It can come down. And then go up. So that's what I think is going to happen in August. Is a lot of chop in the beginning. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna manipulate all week, is what I'm thinking. We're just gonna consolidate all week. What do we got going on? We're inside the macro, so we're gonna find out what it's gonna do. Maybe this is where it's going to push up, take out yesterday afternoon low, and then continue lower. It's not going to take out yesterday's high. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, there's no chance. It'll try. But where we're at a premium to midnight. We've worked both sides of midnight, so it's just going to be range bound today. Yesterday PM high will be taken now. Yesterday PM high, yeah, that's good for sure. Remove this. Remove that. I wouldn't be surprised if it reached for midnight yesterday. There's a volume imbalance in here too. The draw is the relatively equal lows at Asia though. $3,000. I don't know. Couple $100, $200. That would be probably like 300. Not even. Let's pull up the calculator. I'm guessing USD. Convert. Clear. Here. $200. 275 Canadian. So what is that? 30. Man, that's crazy. That's like 37 bucks on the dollar. 38 bucks on the dollar. Sorry, 38 cents on the dollar. Might take one more stab at this if my stop is nice and tight. The RR is nice here since I'm targeting these equal lows down here. I think it might just try to make relatively equal highs. I don't know if it's gonna crack this afternoon high. Five minute. Looks like it's accumulating. Yeah, I'd say. I think the manipulation has to be quite significant though. I think it has to get up to here. This whole range is like an accumulation. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. Waiting for that 7 a.m. candle now. Raghav, are you working? Did you get a job or? I think you're just a free man retired in Japan now. I'm just looking at your trades here. Oh, how long is that supposed to take? I'm just admiring your trade here. So that's the Nasdaq one, the breaker, 1 hour FVG. Looks like a nice trade. Targeting the high. Yeah, that's great, dude. I like that one. It's been a week that I applied, 1 to 3 weeks. But I want to keep trading full time. I think my Ninja Trader account will be ready to trade late this week. Nice. There we go. Here's our 7 a.m. manipulation candle up. So what is the 1 hour? Yes, perfect. Tapped into that FEG. See if we can see an inversion here now. Might have to wait till 23,320. Took previous day PM high. Yep. Yep, this is totally the manipulation leg now. It's usually like a measured move though, so just gotta wait. And the best indicator will be an inversion fair value gap on the way down, and then you can target these relatively equal lows in New York. And if you really want to hold on for a long time, it could be the relatively equal lows in Asia. But what's the draw? Are we bullish or are we bearish? And I think we're just meddling in the middle, so probably oh yeah, YM's already going down, so there you go. We have a small gap here. Not my favorite, but it's there. I'd like to see a bigger one. Look at this, reminding me right here to only trade my model. And here I am trying to take one more trade. Well, we haven't taken my low out yet, so this one's nicer now. Much better. Gonna target the New York lows. And look for an inversion here. Got a small gap there. .15 stop. I'm gonna be, oh, that's okay for me for a second trade. It's not ready yet. I don't like this for a top. It's really respecting that last little one there. Macro's almost over. This looks kind of bullish. You said YM's going lower? going on here? Why? It looks like it's going up. There, I'm just tape reading this. That'll be my entry. My hypothetical entry. I'm not entering any more trades. Okay guys, that's the end of the day for me. I gotta do my thing, make some breakfast and go to work. So one loss. I would have took this trade a million times though. So sweeping my 7 to 9 a.m. range, entering off of the inversion. I waited and put a limit order here, waiting for it to come back, and that's where it just kept on going up and stopped me out. So that's cool. Like I said, I'd take that a million times in my back test. That sweep, the inversion, just targeting the low. And now, you know, this is like your accumulation, your manipulation, turning around into that 4-hour FVG, and you can go after these relatively equal lows here in New York, or even that low in the 7 to 9 a.m. range. I bet you even getting to this 15-minute FVG, but anyway, neither here nor there. We will see. I'll watch this from on my ride. So yeah, happy forking today. I will be, that's right, fixing someone's forklift, and I'm gonna be on a really long drive. About 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I gotta go fix some guy's stuff. So have a great day / evening for all you out there. Thanks for showing up and, you know, just sticking around, saying what's up. So you guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.